Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to learn how to drive a manual transmission. Sprite. So every manual transmission is different. Get yourself acquainted with it before you start going. This car has 6 gears and reverse it to the left. So this is how you get into reverse in this car. First of all, you always want to be in neutral position. Car's running right now, let me stop it. When you start a manual transmission, make sure the car is in neutral, foot on brake, press in the clutch, turn your key, press start, whatever you got. All right, so basics. In most cars, and most manual transmissions, you put the car in first, have the clutch obviously engaged in first. Okay, you can have your foot fully on the clutch, foot on the brake. Okay, I'm on a hill. Actually, let me get off of the hill and we can start this. Emergency brake, by the way. Always make sure you have that on. All right, we're gonna exit my neighborhood here. Don't nobody come looking for me at my house. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. All right, guys. So when you're starting off, car's in first. You basically want to give the car a little bit of gas, start letting off on the clutch. The clutch will catch, and then you can fully let off on the clutch. Now, my car's a little different because as soon as I start disengaging the clutch, it automatically revs for me. So I might do it a little bit differently than I'm telling you to do it. So, all right. So again, a little gas, foot off the clutch, let go of the clutch. Car moves. So when we go from first to second, we let off the gas, press in the clutch, move to second gear, put back on the gas. Same as when we're going into third. All right, when you're coming to a complete stop, you're gonna fully engage the clutch, press the brake. You can either downshift or go straight into neutral. You come to a complete stop. At this point, you can let off the clutch because the car's in neutral. Back into first again. Signal where you're going to be safe. So what we're not gonna be doing is any fancy drifting. Not today. Now, just for the record, I'll show you what my car does. I let off the clutch, and I really don't even have to give it any gas. It just kind of goes. Most manual transmissions, when you start letting off the clutch, it'll start to roll, but it doesn't generally rev up like mine does. So you can get away with letting off the clutch some and just giving it a little bit of gas, and it'll probably go as long as you're on a flat. And when you're in situations like you're on a hill, you're going to need to give it a little bit more because the car's going to have a tendency to roll backwards, and you're probably going to want to let off the clutch a little bit sooner than you would if you were on a flat surface or downhill. All right, so I'm stopped on a hill and there's not a lot of traffic, so I'm gonna go. Like I said, you want to give it a little bit more. When you're giving it gas, you probably want to be at about 1,500, and I'd say if you're on a hill, maybe just a little bit more than that, somewhere between 15 and 2,000. And then even 2,000 seems like a lot to me. So, you know, the main thing is once you let off the brake to give it gas, you want to be a little bit quicker with the clutch. And that's that. And should your car happen to die on you as you are giving it gas, don't panic. You know, do whatever you need to do with the car. You know, a manual transmission, you can start it from any gear, it doesn't matter, but you obviously want to be in the correct gear to go, because otherwise you're just going to stall it again. Now, another thing you might want to know about is when to shift. So this car is a turbo, so if you're trying to stay out of boost, then you probably want to shift between 2,000, 3,000 RPM, and you won't get into boost much. If you're daily driving your vehicle, you're not trying to beat on it, then definitely you want to be shifting in the RPM range 2,000, 3,000. We decided to take the Focus out today for this editorial or whatever, this tutorial, because you know,
Jay can't drive.
Yeah, Jay can't drive. We would have been given a manual transmission tutorial on an automatic if Jake had his choice. It's all right though. It's all right, Jake. We need some like TikTok music playing. Renegade, renegade. I don't know how that dance goes. City driving, yes. So if you daily your car and you drive in the city, it's a lot of stop and go. It's a lot harder on you as a driver, and you know, somewhat harder, I guess, on your vehicle. And obviously, you know, interstate driving is a lot easier. You can get up to speed, get in the gear you want to be in. You know, probably 6th gear or 5th gear, depending on your manual, and just go. I don't even know why I just downshifted, but I did. Oh shit, I'm not even in sport mode.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even getting the full potential out of this girl. So, in normal driving conditions, you're probably not going to be downshifting a ton. It's mostly stop and go. But if you get into a position where you want to pass somebody, obviously go into the right gear. Don't be in 6th and then decide I'm going to throw it in 2nd. That's bad. That's very bad. So like right now I'm in 5th, I can downshift to 4th and no issues. But if I was in 5th and I downshifted to 2nd, it's going to be a lot bigger jump. Fortunately, I'm going a speed that doesn't hurt it when I throw it into 2nd gear.
So Andrew,
Yes, Jake.
what happens if you went from 6th to 2nd gear?
Depending on how fast you're going, it's very bad on your transmission.
My feet go boom, 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 boom. My heart beats boom, 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 boom.
It could some shit up. Cut that out. Bleep that. I mean, as far as basics go, I don't think that there's much more than that. It's all, you know, it's practice. It's repetitiveness. Doing it again and again and again. You know, once you are driving and you know what you're doing, it's about finding, you know, that muscle memory. Like you'll do it over and over again, and you'll get to a point where you don't even remember. I honestly shift all the time. I'm like, did I even take my foot off the gas? I don't even remember. Like, that's how often I do it, because I've been driving a manual transmission for the last 28 years. You know, not 28, but you know, 24 years. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Tell me how stupid I am. Tell me I don't know how to drive a manual. That's fine. I'll race you. You know, whatever. We can do it. We're in Omaha. Come get me. All right, guys. Take it easy. Hit that like button. Subscribe.